your 9-year-old cruiser class. Moving on. 16's the Moto number on the track. 11-year-old cruisers is the class. Milky, Ceresa, Lang, Lee, and Brown in this one. We're taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. We got 2 people running out front. Got the Nag 3, Kaylee Ceresa, followed by the Nag 9, Jacob Lang. Looks like they're going to be your qualifiers out of Moto 16, 11-year-old cruisers. Next up, 14-year-old cruisers on the track. 17 is the Moto number. Our players are Kopchik, Zanoni, Hashiguchi, Klein, Herman, and Brandon the Jet Hashiguchi. Here they come, taking 2 of these riders. Got the 1 bike of Kopchik. Kopchik's going to get a spot, followed by the 907 of Klein. Doing it for Fly Zone. Here we go. 18's the Moto number on the track. That's your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Monahano, Basage, Jackson, Holmes, Kleiman, and Ferguson in this one. Here they go in and out of the final turn. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. We got a battle going on. Got the Nag 3 of Julian Basage, followed by the Nag 5. Or 6. Nag 6 of Ferguson. So Basage and Ferguson, your 2 qualifiers out of Moto 18, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Next up, Moto number 19 on the track, making their way out of turn 3, 31 to 35-year-old cruisers. Sellover, Wade, and Heights in this one. That's going to be the Nag 6. So Wade out of McChesney Park, Illinois. He's going to take the first win of the day, followed by the 3 of Heights with the 2. Sellover on the 16 with the 3. Oh, here we go. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers on the track. We got Trapp, Melton, and McCowan in this one. Trapp, Melton running 1 and 2, battling out. Every round counts here, doing it total point style. Oh, Melton trying to move on the inside. Can he close the door? Here they come down the final stretch. Melton taking over the lead spot. Oh, I got a feeling we're going to be tying it up. Melton going to take the first win of the day. Trapp with the 2, McCowan with the 3 in your 46 to 50-year-old cruiser class. Oh, here we go. 5 and under. Novice on the track. We got 2 racks here in your 5 and under novices. Moto number 21, Dawson, Wilson, Bowen, Walgren, and Hecker. Taking 2 of these riders to that main event this first go around. Got the 181 bike leading the way. That's Mason Hecker out of Winnebago, Illinois. I believe that's the 557 of Walgren sitting in that 2 spot. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. 2 of these riders going to move on early here in this first go around. Moto number 21. Got the 181. Mason Hecker doing it for Subversive Cycling. And the 557 of Kennedy Walgren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Also Subversive Cycling. Picking up those first 2 transfers. Second rack of 5 and under novice on the track. That's Moto number 22. Slatton, Thompson, Bernard, Christensen, and Zulke in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event this first go around. It's kind of like a rodeo, I guess. All right, got the 145. Aiden Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois, getting a spot. Got room for 1 more. Here comes the 837 of Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin, picking up that second transfer out of Moto 22, your 5 and under novice class. Next up, 6 novices on the track. 7 riders. We got Tim, Farr, Adams, Olson, Bauer, Street, and Stromberg in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe right now. I got the 109. The 105, Liam Street out of Rockford, Illinois, is going to get a spot, followed by the 126. The 126 of Bauer is going to get a spot, and the 186 of Adams out of Byron, Illinois. That third transfer spot out of Moto 23, your 6-year-old novice. All right, here we go. Moto number 24 on the track. 7-year-old novices. Got 2 racks of them for you. First rack, our players are McCluskey, Shanahan, Alberts, Lauderdale, and Brainy in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Oh, here they come, turning and burning out of the final turn. Got a race going on for that top spot. Looks like Fly Zone in control right now. We got a little company. Looks like the 150 followed by the 275. That's Alberts and Brainy. That's your two qualifiers out of Moto 24, 7-year-old novice. Second rack of 7-year-old novice on the track. Stromberg, Hecker, Lund, Hernandez, and Berkheimer. Taking two of these riders out of Moto number 25. Our lead rider already making her way out of the final turn. Oh, checking out early. That's the 48 bike of Berkheimer out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, getting a spot. Got room for one more. Here they come, the 223, bringing it to the stripe. That's Stromberg out of Rockton, Illinois, picking up that second transfer spot out of Moto 25. Moto number 26. Holy cow, we got 3 racks. 3 racks of your 8-year-old novices. These guys are battling for a spot to a semi-main event. So your 8-year-old novice is in and out of the final turn. First rack and here in Moto number 26. I'll say Mason, Louvero, Sellover, Lane, and Brown. We're going to take the 73 and the 115. That's going to be Sellover and Lane. Sellover and Lane, your first qualifiers to a semi-main event here in your 8-year-old novice class. Second rack, Moto number 27, 8-year-old novices. Mendelke, Myers, Lapierre, Emil, and Gatto in this one. Taking two of these riders to a semi-main event. Here they come in and out of the final turn. Oh, it's heating up here in your 8-year-old novice class. Semis going on today. The 223. Mendelke's going to get a spot, followed by the 26 of Lapierre out of Roscoe, Illinois. All right, third rack of your 8-year-old novices on the track is Moto number 28. Your players are Sletton, Keenan, Thompson, Holloway, and Ophoven. These players are fighting for 2 more spots into that semi-main event for your 8-year-old novices. Here they come, the final stretch. Got the 95 bike on point. That's Noah Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Keenan's going to get a spot. He's doing a little look back as the 43 bike brings it across. That's going to be Ophoven out of Grafton, Wisconsin, picking up that second qualifying spot to that semi-main event. Here we go. Moving on to Moto number 29, your 9-year-old novice class. We got 2 racks of 9-year-old novice for you today. We got Sindel, Norse, Keenan, Freeman, and Buss in this one. This is Moto number 29, taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Lead rider separating himself from the pack as they make their way down the final stretch. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. That's going to be the 15 bike. Johnny Norse out of Beecher, Illinois. Norse is going to get a spot, followed by the 291 of Sindel out of South Beloit, Illinois. Second rack of 9-year-old novices on the track. Your players are tough. Tomalowitz, Bethards, Lauderdale, and Lapierre in this one. This is Moto number 30, taking 2 riders. Here they come, in and out of the final turn. Oh, new lead rider there out of turn number 3. Here they come. A battle going on for that 1 and 2 spot. We're taking 2. Got the 155 and the 90. It's Malowitz and Lapierre, your 2 qualifiers to the main event. Moving on, Moto number 31 on the track, 10-year-old novices. We got a full rack for you here. Clark, Noviak, Vinoff, Milky, Munt, Clark, Sansone, and Swensk in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. 8 riders here in your 10-year-old novice class. Oh, it's bunching up. They're all side by side. Here they come 3 wide, taking 3. Oh, man, 10-year-old novice, it's heating up. I got the 224 to 25 and the 206. Yeah, that's Cody Clark, Angus Clark, and Milky. That's your 3 qualifiers there in your 10-year-old novice class. All right, moving on. 11-year-old novices on the track. 32 is the Moto number. 5 players fighting for just 2 transfer spots here this first go-around. Mounts, Counter, Bain, Rux, and Kenna in this one. Our 2 lead riders making their way down the final stretch right now. Looks like the 119, Colin Rux out of McChesney Park, Illinois, followed by the Gold Cup 2 of Caleb Kenna out of Antioch, Illinois. All right, next up, 33 is the Moto number on the track. 12-year-old novices. 2 more racks here for you in this 12-year-old novice class. Your first rack, your players are going to be Meekum, Moravec, Adams, Heister, and Tomalowitz. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. We're taking 2. Got the 220 of Adams out of Poplar Grove, Illinois is going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 12 bike, Mason Meekum out of Rockford, Illinois is going to get your second transfer in that first rack. Your 12-year-old novice. Second rack, 12-year-old novice on the track is Moto number 34. Your players are Wick, Kuntz, Pearson, Stewart, and Malmgren in this one. Taking two of these riders onto that main event. In and out of the final turn. All red is the color in this moto. Running 1 and 2, sitting in those qualifying positions. Got the 253, Caden Stewart out of Poplar Grove, Illinois, followed by the 19, Elizabeth Malmgren out of Loves Park, Illinois. That's your qualifiers in your second rack of 12-year-old novices. Moving on, 35 is the moto number on the track. 13-year-old novices. The class we got Herman, Ellison, Brettel, Kenna, and Rux in this one. Taking two riders on to that main event here in your 13-year-old novice class. In and out of the final turn. Gold Cup 3, Cameron Kenna out of Antioch, Illinois, doing it for Antioch Cyclery. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The Gold Cup 3 of Kenna's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 113 of Herman out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. Next up, moto number 36, 15-year-old novice. Your players are Moravec Guzman, Zoe Buss, and Alex Ross. These guys are fighting for just one transfer spot. Here they come. I got Kegel's colors on point. He's got a little company. Bringing it to the stripe. Can he hang on to it? The 77 bike, Alex Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer in your 15-year-old novice class. Moving on, 37's a moto number on the track, 26 to 35-year-old novice. Your players are Milky, Keckman, Hilliard, Rourke, Counter, and Feller in this one. Got room for two. Oh, I got somebody checking out early. Looks like the 188, throwing some style there. That's Keckman. Keckman's getting a spot. Got room for one more to 108. The 108 of Hilliard out of Rockford, Illinois, going to get that second transfer spot out of Moto 37, your 26 to 35 novice. Moving on, 41 to 45-year-old novice on the track. This is Moto number 38. We got Ophoven, Rowe, and Ross doing it total point style. In and out of the final turn. Oh, every round counts. These guys are mixing it up down there in turn 3. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The battle is on. I got the 29 bike, Ophoven, leading the way. Here comes the 208 of Rowe and the 83 of Ross with the 3. Here we go, 46 to 50-year-old novice on the track. Salon, Pulaski, O'Reilly, and Casper in this one, taking one here. This first go around in moto number 39. Got the 104 on point. The 104 sitting in that 2 spot. So I got Salon and Pulaski running 1 and 2. Let's see who's got enough gas in the tank to make it all the way to the finish line. Here they come, in and out of turn 3. The final stretch. The game is on. Oh, bringing it to the stripe for that one and only transfer. Kegel's colors on the 104 bike. Kevin Pulaski out of Rockford, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer. All right, moving on to our intermediate class. 5 and under intermediates on the track. 40's a moto number. We got Blakely, Rise, and Shanahan in this one. The 55 of Blakely out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Fly Zone Racing, leading the way. In and out of the final turn they go. I believe the 71. Shanahan sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way to the stripe. The 55, Blakely, going to get the first win of the day. Shanahan on the 71 with the 2, and Rise on the 143 with the 3. Moving on to our 6-year-old intermediates. 41's the moto number. More total points going on here. We got Christensen, Viola, and Funes. In and out of the final turn. Got Kegel's colors on point, but they got a little company. Oh, the battle's on. Here they go. Everybody's hitting the nitrous. Oh, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 116 making a pass. That's Funes taking over to win. Viola on the 44 with the 2, and Christensen with the 3 in your 6-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 42 is the moto number on the track. 8-year-old intermediates is the class. Zulke, Rivera, Futrell, Dunn, Dawson, and Thinez. Taking two onto that main event. The 23, Travis Thinez, going to get a spot, followed by the number 2, Mila Meatloaf Dawson. I love it. All right, here we go. 43 is the moto number on the track. 9-year-old intermediates is the class. Benefield, Ross, McConnell, King, and Bungie in this one. Got room for 2 riders to make it out here this first go around. In and out of the final turn they go. Oh, bringing it to the stripe. We got a battle going on for that second transfer spot. Right now, it's all about the 20 bike of McConnell, followed by the 88 of Bungie. Moving on, 44 is a moto number on the track. 11-year-old intermediate is the class. 7 riders, Farr, Holloway, Rivera, Brown, Sala, Finkboner, and Rapenchek. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Looks like Kegel's colors on point in and out of the final turn. He's looking back, seeing what's going on. That's going to be Finkboner doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. Finkboner on the 45. He's going to get a spot. Got room for 2 more. The 86 bike of Rapenchek and the 2, the Battle Angel, Angelina Sala. All right, here we go. Moto number 45, your 12-year-old intermediate class. We got a full rack here for you. Schemberger, Thompson, Whidbey, Monahano, DeMars, Audra Meekum, Kenzie Meekum, and Bivens in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 64 bike of Thompson. Thompson's going, followed by the A and the State 4. That is DeMars. Who's the A? Oh, and Schenberger. All right, rider down, but they're back up. Moto number 46, your 14-year-old intermediates. We're taking 2. Got the 37 and the Gold Cup 2. That is Zanoni and Meyer. Your players in that were Meyer, DeVore, Bivens, Zanoni, Miller, and Coleman. So Meyer and Zanoni, your 2 qualifiers. Out of Moto 46, your 14-year-old intermediates. All right, 15-year-old intermediates on the track. Wait. Am I missing one? I got 3 riders. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't off. All right, 15-year-old intermediates on the track. Moto number 47, Dawson, Baisley, Knoll, and Knutson. In and out of the final turn. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got room for one of these riders to make it out this first go-around. It's going to be the 79 bike doing it for Freeport. Brock Knutson picking up that one and only transfer spot. All right, moving on. Moto number 48, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. We got Ross, Barons, and Hotz in this one. 17 to 20 intermediates doing it total point style. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 60 bike of Barons going to take the win. The 37 of Hotz with the 2. Ross with the 3. Out of moto number 48. Moto number 49 on the track. Your 21 to 25-year-old intermediates. Your players are Summers, Rundle, Rogers, Olson, Goldsmith, and Warner in this one. The 280 bike leading the way. That's Austin Warner on McChesney Park, Illinois. Taking 2 of these riders on in that main event. The 91, Eric Rogers sitting in that 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Midwest Militia colors, getting it done. That's the 280, Warner. Warner's going to go, followed by the 91 of Eric Rogers. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediate, Street, Bungie, Livroux. I hope I'm saying that right. And Josh King out of Antioch, Illinois, taking 1 rider on in the main event. Here we go. Got a battle going on side by side. The 27's going to hang on to that one. That's Josh King picking up that one and only transfer spot. Here we go. 41 to 45-year-old intermediates on the track. 51's a moto number. We got Riley, Foster, and El Rocho, Brandon Roach, doing it for Midwest Militia. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Got the 488 bike of Foster on point. Riley sitting in a 2 spot on the 7. Here they come, single file. Foster going to take the win. Riley with the 2 and El Rocho with the 3. Every round counts there in that total points race in there in your 41 to 45-year-old intermediates. I expect a little more effort next round, Brandon. All right, here we go. Moto number 52 on the track. That's your 8-year-old experts. We've moved on to expert class. Here they come. Battling for 2 transfer spots. We got Ceresa, Lakota, Sala, Blackburn, and Peterson. Bringing it to the stripe, the Gold Cup 3. Sala's going to get a spot, followed by the Gold Cup 2 of Lakota. So we got the Dragon Warrior and Pork Chop. That's your 2 qualifiers out of Moto 52, your 8-year-old expert. Number 53, these guys are battling out total point style. Merlot, Cowell, and Viola in and out of the final turn. Here they come. Oh, they're bunched up here in the 9-year-old expert class, bringing it to the stripe. We got a battle going on for that top spot. Here they go. Got the 5, the 19, and the 7. Merlot with the win, Cowell with the 2, Viola with the 3 in your 9-year-old expert class. Moving on, moto number 54 on the track. That's your 10-year-old experts. More total points racing going on here. Beard, Lee, and Ramirez in and out of the final turn. We got a battle. All right, Midwest Militia colors on point. That's the 33. Hot Rod, Logan Lee for the win. The 14 bike, Ashton Beard's going to get the 2 spot. And Ramirez out of Rockford, Illinois with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old experts on the track. Velez, Lakota, Ceresa, and Lang. Oh, just 1 qualifying spot available this first go-around. In and out of the final turn. Got the 14 bike leading the way. That's Trenton Velez out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, but he's got company. Here comes the 2. The 2 of Lang. Lang he's on the move. Jacob Lang picking up that transfer spot. Oh, wait, was that right? Was that Kaylee? All right, that was Kaylee on the Nag 2. All right, next up, 12-year-old experts on the track. Trap, Hashiguchi, and King doing a total point style. Got the Gold Cup 1, a Trap for the win. The 25 of Hashiguchi is going to get the 2 spot, and King with the 3. Next up, 13-year-old experts on the track. We got Lukeman, Beard, Van Cleve, and Melman fighting for just 1 transfer spot here in your 13-year-old expert class. 57's a motor number. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Factory Mangler colors leading the way. Got the 12. Jonah Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin. Factory Mangler picking up that 1 and only transfer out of Moto 57. Moving on, 58's a moto number on the track. 14-year-old experts is the class. Got Kopchik, Hashiguchi, Andrews, Klein, and Lang all battling for just 2 transfer spots. I believe that's the 1. Cole Kopchik out of Elgin, Illinois, sitting in that top spot. Fly Zone color sitting in the 2 spot. That's going to be the 6. Derek Klein. Here they come. Taking 2. Got the 1 of Kopchik, followed by the 6 of Klein. That's your 2 qualifiers out of Moto 58. Your 14-year-old expert. Next up, 16-year-old experts on the track. We got the King Cobra, Zed Cook, Kimbrough, Kleiman, Donahue, Riley, and Ferguson in this one, taking 2 of these riders on in that main event. Got the 1 bike, Alex Ferguson, followed by the 39, the King Cobra, Zed Cook, Ferguson and Cook. That's your 2 transfers in your 16-year-old expert class. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. We got 2 racks. First rack, moto number 60, Hathcock, Van Cleve, Nelson, Holmes, Ward, and Crace in this one. I believe that's the Nag 19. Nathan Hathcock out of Poplar Grove, Illinois, sitting in the front spot. He's got the Ghost Rider doing it for Kegel, sitting in his hip pocket. Here they come down the final stretch. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event, the Ghost Rider and Hathcock. All right, second rack, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. You can come up. Hey, you can come up. All right, here we go. Got Chudzik, Wolney, Roach, Basage, Jackson, and Manahano. We're taking 2. Got the Nag 8 and the 879. That's Basage and Chudzik. So did you qualify? Was it you and Kaylee Ceresa? Was it you and Kaylee Ceresa? It was you. It wasn't Kaylee. No, they only took 1. You're number 2. No, I'm district 2. District 2, and it was you, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll mark. We'll make sure we got you marked down. Got the 5. Uh-oh. Hey, we just lost a rider. That one's going to leave a mark, too. That's your 26, 35-year-old expert. Swain Jacobs, Wright, and Andrews was in that one. Who was your 1 qualifier? I think it was 3. All right, Moto 63 on the track. 41, 45-year-old experts, Trap, Cowell, Heights, and Schumer taking 1. It's going to be the Gold Cup 2, Chris Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer out of Moto 63. Moto 51, Moto 64, 51 and over expert, Rundle, Melton, and Roberts in this one. These guys are doing it total point style. Got the 31 bike, followed by the 15. Melton, Roberts running 1 and 2. Rundle sitting on the 3 spot. It was District 2. It wasn't Kaylee. All right, the meltdown. Mark Melton, he's going to get the first win of the day to 15 of Roberts. Out of Wheaton, Illinois. Good to see Roberts out here. I haven't seen him yet this year. Rundle with the 3.
Yeah, this Strider thing keeps up. I'm going to be forced to build a track for the Strider so we can have that going on while this is going on.
All right, so Moto 55 was the 14 of Velez and the District 2 of Jacob Lang. That was your 2 qualifiers in Moto 55. Oh, no, they took 1. So it was just Lang. Okay, so it was Jacob Lang. Jacob Lang was your one and only qualifier out of Moto 55. Sorry about that, folks. So Moto 62, who did you guys get as your only qualifiers? Andrews? Because I missed it. I didn't even see him come across. All right, your 5 and over balance bikes on the track. Lloyd, Sellover, and Fryer in this one. Here they come, making their way to the stripe. This first go-around, moto number 65. Uh-oh, getting a little squirrely. That's the 918 of Fryer. Fryer bringing it in for the win that first go-around. Got the 915 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Tarek Sellover on the 2. Here comes your 3 spot. Got your 4-year-old balance bikes on the track. Walgren, Emil, Heister, Danowitz, Veenhoff, Walgren, and Bernard. Here comes the 900, a 557 of Walgren. The 900 of Heister with the 2. The 803 Emil with the 4. Oh, man, we got all kinds of riders out there. You're okay. They're all out there. Our next moto, 67, 3-year-old balance bike, Shanahan, Fallon, King, Blakely, Pixley, Lakota, and Bauer in this one. But right now, moto 66, here comes the 871. Oh, no, that's 67, 871. And the 302. The 558, the 717. 558 is in your 4-year-old group. Now here comes a 632 and the 491. That is Blakely and Bauer. Now is the 82. The 82 by Solomon Veenhoff out of Janesville, Wisconsin, bringing it across the stripe. All right, now I'm caught up. Here comes the 901. The 901, Gavin Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois, bringing it across the stripe. Followed by the 925. Oh, here comes the 862 making a pass. 862 making a big pass. That's going to be Chrislyn Lakota. Followed by the 925, Feller Fallon out of Caledonia. The 924. See, I got a whole nother page. 1 and 2-year-olds. the 924 of Guy, Lincoln Guy. And here comes the 555, Olivia Benefiel. And we still got Guzman and Yaber out there. Well, I got a feeling I missed a bunch. They were running them little riders fast. They were all blended together. All right, here comes the 923. The 923 bringing it into the stripe. Jamison Guzman. Did I hear Taco? Taco Man, the 923. Guzman going to bring it on in. All right. All right, we'll take just a couple of minutes to get our books together here for this first go-around. And I will be calling up Motos 1 through 10 shortly here. Meantime, take a minute to get yourself rehydrated, maybe get something to eat at our concession stand. Whew. So Moto 55. Jacob Lang. Yeah, 68 motos today. That's pretty good. I mean, we've been having numbers like this every week this year so far, so looking like it's going to be a pretty decent year of racing. Going to be a lot of competition. Speaking of that, next week, double points racing here this next Sunday. So come on out, check us out for that double points racing, and then our state qualifier is going to be the last weekend in May. Let me see, that is looks like May 28th, 29th, and 30th. Yeah, so May 27th, 28th, and 29th, that's your state qualifier weekend. Got something special going on for you that Saturday. You got Nitro Circus going to be here performing on that Saturday, that weekend of the state qualifier. Next weekend, double points going on here. So the competition's heating up early here at Rockford. Just 3 weeks in, 68 motos. It's continued, right? About the same moto count every week. Something tells me there are going to be a few more next week.
You can always stop. Okay, I'm ready for second round. You can call when you call after you call the second.
All right, we're going to call second round. Second round, motos 1 through 10 to staging. Motos 1 through 10 make your way up to staging for second go around. And now that I've made that announcement, I got to make an announcement about the smoking policy here in the park. If you're smoking, we ask whether it be regular tobacco or the other now legalized substance. We ask that you do that privately, not around any of the athletes. We ask that is done privately. All right, so second round, motos 1 through 10, make your way to staging. Hey, I'll take this moment, too, to announce we've got a banner. We've got another banner for people to sign. One of our racers that's out here weekly racing, they've got a banner to sign for him, a Get Well Soon banner. It's over at the Red Roof building where they sell our Rockford BMX swag. It is for Brandon Knoll. Brandon Knoll is in need of a heart transplant. Now, he's normally out here racing, but right now he's in dire need of a new heart, and he's awaiting that transplant. And we've got, for that young man, we've got a banner in there for the Rockford BMX family to sign, a Get Well Soon banner. So, Brandon Knoll, I don't know if you got us on listening somewhere, but we're thinking about you, bud. So stop into the Rockford BMX swag shop and take a look at that banner, and please sign that. Heck yeah, we're ready. Here we go, round number 2. Moto number 1, your 6 and under open. We should have 4 riders left battling for the final 3 transfers into that main event. Here we go. Gates down. Moto number 1 underway. I believe that's the 145 with the whole shot on this one, Aiden Bernard. Oh, yeah, the 145 leading the way. That's Bernard. Here comes the 837 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Zolke. Walgren. Kennedy Walgren on the 557 sitting in that 3 spot. Oh, she's got company. Olsen, I think. Oh, we got a battle going on for that 3rd transfer spot. Here they come down the final straight. Bringing the heat. All right, the 145 Bernard's going to go. The 837 is Zolke. Got room for one more. Looks like the 557 Kennedy Walgren. Subversive Cycling going to get that final transfer spot out of Moto number 1. You're 6 and under open. Moving on. Moto number 2, 7 and 8 open on the track. We should have Alberts, Blackburn, Brainy, Emil, and Sellover in this one. These riders are battling for just 2 spots onto that main event. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The Nag 20, Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction is going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 115 is going to hang on to that. Sellover out of Roscoe, Illinois, picking up that 2nd transfer spot. All right, 2nd rack, 7 and 8 open on the track. Your players are going to be Ceresa, Zolke, Keenan, Lakota, Berkheimer. Also battling for 2 transfer spots here in your 7 and 8 open. Bringing it to the stripe, got the Gold Cup 2. Lakota is going to get a spot, followed by the 34 of Ceresa. Next up, 9-10 open on the track. This is Moto number 4, round number 2. We should have Noviak, Freeman, and Veenhoff left in this one. Looks like the 94 bike leading the way. That's Devin Dino Freeman out of Wonder Lake, Illinois, leading the way here in round number 2, Moto number 4. Bringing it to the stripe, man. We're going to take 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 94, Freeman. Freeman's going to go, followed by the 82 of Veenhoff out of Janesville, Wisconsin. 2nd rack of your 9-10 open on the track. We should have Berthards, Keenan, and Norse left in this one, taking 2 of these riders onto that main event, in and out of the final turn. Got the 137, Edward Keenan out of McChesney Park, leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's going to be the 137 of Keenan, followed by the 15 of Norse. Moving on, 6 is the Moto number on the track. 11-12 open is the class. We have King, Schenberger, Kuntz, Trapp, and DeMars left in this one, taking 2 of these riders. Going to be the Gold Cup 3 and the Gold Cup 1. Mason King and Tucker Trapp. Next up, your 2nd rack, your 11-12 open on the track. 7's the Moto number. Taking 2 of these riders to the main event. We should still have Moravik, Rux, Kenna, and Manahano in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 3 bike. Abigail Manahano leading the way out of Rockford, Illinois. Manahano got a little company there with the 119, Colin Rux. So Manahano and Rux picking up those 2 transfers out of Moto number 7. Moto number 8 on the track, 13-14 open. Taking 2 of these riders to a main event. Got the 23, followed by the 13. As Andrews and Beard. Your 2nd rack at 13-14 open on the track. This is Moto number 9. We should have Moravik, Ellison, and DeVore. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event here for your 13-14 open. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Looks like the 16 and the 431. Moravik and DeVore picking up those 2 transfers out of Moto number 9, your 13-14 open. Moving on, 10's the Moto number on the track, 17-20 open. We should have Hilliard, Dawson, Guzman, and Warner. We're taking 3. We got the 46 and the 280. Followed by the 108, so Hilliard, Dawson, and Warner. Moving on to the 15-16 girls cruiser bus. Baisley and Dawson battling for 2 final transfers into that main event here in Moto number 11. Got the 2 bike of Baisley. And the number 1, Mila Meatloaf Dawson. Moving on, Moto number 12 on the track, making their way out of turn 3s. Your 17-20 women's cruisers, Malman, Caulfield, and Blocker in this one. No total points here. These ladies are fighting for just 2 transfer spots. Got the 6 bike of Kaylee Blocker. Blocker's getting a spot, followed by the number 4 of Caulfield. Moving on, 13's the Moto number on the track, 31-35 women's cruisers. Livero, Goldsmith, and Whidbey doing it total point style. Got the 2 bike Goldsmith looking to get her second win of the day. The 8 of Whidbey going to get the 2 spot, and Kristen with the 3. You like that? Sometimes you just got to know when to bail out. Moto 14 on the track, 46-50 women's cruisers on the track. Casper, Counter, and Melton in this one. Caggle's colors on point as they make their way out of turn number 3 here in Moto number 14. It's going to be the 3 bike, Dana Melton, looking to get her second win of the day. Doing it for Caggles. Oh, battle going on for that 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The e-bike taking over. That's going to be Counter getting the 2 spot. Casper with the 3. Next up, moving on to 9-year-old cruisers. Merlot, Ceresa, and Bungie in this one, doing it total point style. Got the Gold Cup 3. Cullen Merlot out of Forsyth taking the win. 10 bike, Jake Ceresa going to get the 2 spot. Bungie with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old cruisers. We should still have Milky, Lee, and Brown left in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Midwest Militia leading the way. It's going to be the 8. Logan Lee out of McChesney Park is going to get a spot. Got room for one more, the 879. Nolan Brown, also out of McChesney Park, doing it for Freeport BMX. All right, here we go. We got a battle going on here in your 14-year-old cruiser. 17's the Moto numbers. Zanoni, Hashiguchi, Herman, and Hashiguchi. Going to be the 18, the 7, and the 8. That's going to be your 3 qualifiers. So Zanoni, Chase, and Brandon Hashiguchi, your qualifiers. Moving on, 18's the Moto number. 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Going to take 3 of these riders. Got the 5, the 4, and the Gold Cup 2. So Manahano, Jackson, and Holmes are your qualifiers on a Moto 18, your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Moving on, 19's the Moto number on the track, 31 to 35-year-old cruisers. Sellover, Wade, and Heights in this one. Got the Nag 6. Sean Wade going to take the win. The 3 bike of Heights going to get the 2, and Sellover on the 16 with the 3. All right, moving on, Moto number 20 on the track, your 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. Trapp, Melton, and McCowan in this one. Melton leading the way right now. Doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. Mark Melton going to get his second win of the day. The Gold Cup 2 at Trapp's going to get the 2 spot. And the 213, the motor, Jeff McCowan, he's going to take the 3. Next up, moving on to our 5 and under novice class. Dawson, Wilson, and Bowen in this one, fighting for just 2 transfer spots left to make it into that main event. Got the 20 bike leading the way. That's Claire Wilson out of Park Ridge, Illinois, followed by the 214 of Nolan Bowen out of Rockford, Illinois. Here comes the 52, making his way around turn number 2. Araya Wilson or Dawson. Wilson and Bowen running 1 and 2 in this one. 5 and under novice. taking two of these riders to that main event. Here comes that 20 bike. Claire Wilson out of Park Ridge. Picking up a transfer spot. Got room for one more. 214. Nolan Bowen out of Rockford, Illinois, getting that second transfer spot. Out of Moto 21, your 5 and under novice. Second rack, your 5 and under novice on the tracks. Moto number 22, we should have Sletton, Thompson, and Christensen left in this one. Two of these riders will move on to that main event. The 245, bringing it across the stripe. Going to get a spot. That is Thompson. Got room for one more. The 222 is Sletton out of Rockford, Illinois, going to get that final transfer spot. Out of Moto 22, your 5 and under novice. Moving on, 6-year-old novice on the track. We should have Tim, Farr, Olson, and Stromberg left in this one. Three of these riders going to move on to that main event. The 289 leading the way, bringing it to the stripes. Samuel Olson out of Rockton, Illinois. Olson's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for two more. Here comes the 103, Dayton Farr out of McChesney Park. Got room for one more. Did I miss one? Room for one more. Here comes the 48 of Stromberg. All right, 7-year-old novices taking two. Here comes the 12 of Shanahan. Shanahan's going to go. Got room for one more to 37 of Lauderdale. It's Lauderdale getting a spot. Oh, we had lost one. That's why I was confused. Okay. All right, your second rack of 7-year-old novices are on the track. We got Hecker, Lund, and Hernandez. All right, this was our down rider. Give a hand for this one, the 890 bike. Bella Tim going down in turn number 2. Getting back up, making it across. Nice job. All right, here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got room for two riders, a 33 bike leading the way. That's Mila Hecker out of Winnebago. Hecker's going to get a spot, followed by the 2-4 bike. Zoe Breezy Lund. Zoe Breezy. I like that one. All right, here we go. 8-year-old novices. Hey, this is to make it to a semi-main event. We're looking to take two. We got Chosvek, Livro, and Brown. We're taking two. Got the 192, Sean Livro, and the 39 bike, Maylee Brown out of McChesney Park. Those riders are going to transfer out to a semi-main event. Second rack of our 8-year-old novices on the track. We should have Myers, Emil, and Gatto in this one. Going to take two more riders onto that semi-main event here for your 8-year-old novice class. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. We're taking two. Got the 866, Easton Myers out of Belvedere, Illinois, going to transfer out to that semi. We got a battle going on for one more transfer spot, the 930 of Logan Gatto out of Poplar Grove, taking over that lead. He's going to get a spot into that semi-main event for your 8-year-old novices. Final rack, 8-year-old novices on the track. Slatton, Thompson, and Holloway in this one. Here in Moto number 28, we're taking two. We got a battle going on for that 2 spot. Here they come. The 25, Lily Thompson's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. It's a drag race. The 247's going to hang on to that one. That's Michael Holloway out of Rockford, Illinois, transferring out to that semi-main event for your 8-year-old novice class. Next up, 9-year-old novices on the track, making their way out of turn number 3. 3 riders left. We're taking two. Keenan, Freeman, and Buss battling it out for those final 2 transfer spots. Here comes the 137, Edward Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Keenan's looking to transfer. Got room for one more. Looks like it's going to be the 243, Brian Buss out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Next up, your second rack of your 9-year-old novices. We got 3 more riders. We're taking 2. Your players are going to be Tuft, Bethards, and Lauderdale in this one. 2 riders going to transfer out to that main event. Here they come, in and out of turn 3, the final stretch. Got the 917 bike of Colton Tuft leading the way out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. Tuft is going to get a spot. The second transfer spot looks like it's going to go to the 205 of Tristan Bethards out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. Next up, your 10-year-old novices on the track. Five riders left. We should have Noviak, Wienhoff, Munt, Sansone, and Swensk left in this one. 4 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Here comes the 118 of Munt. Munt's going to go. The 211 of Swensk is going to go out of Byron, Illinois. The 922 is going to go. That's Sansone out of Rockford, Illinois. Got room for one more. The 82 is going to hang on to that one. Of Wienhoff out of Janesville, Wisconsin. All right, next up, 11-year-old novices on the track. 3 riders left. Taken 2, Mounts, Counter, and Bain left in this one. Got the 333 bike, Mason Mounts out of McChesney Park, going to get a spot. Followed by the 103, Roderick Bain out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Man, a lot of McChesney Park riders here today. I didn't know I had so many neighbors. I didn't know I had so many neighbors out here racing. All right, here we go. 12-year-old novices on the track. 2 racks of them. First one on the tracks, Moto 33. We should have Moravec, Heister, and Tomalowitz in this one. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 299 bike. Tanner Heister out of Pearl City. Heister's going to go. Oh, the 84 taking over. Lincoln Tomalowitz out of Elwood, Illinois, getting that second transfer spot in your 12-year-old novice class. Oh, we got riders down here in your 12-year-old novice class. Riders down on the track. 12-year-old novices, 3 riders left. Wick, Kuntz, and Pearson. One of the riders is back up at the other one guy. We're getting him checked out. Kegel's rider to 29. Stella Pearson's going to get a transfer spot. Yeah, he's back up. Yeah, give him a hand. We had 2 of them go down. Looks like the 162 Daniel Wick out of Rockford, Illinois, going to get a transfer spot. All right, moving on. 13-year-old novices on the track. 35 is a moto number. Ellison, Brettel, and Rux in this one, battling for just 2 transfer spots left here in your 13-year-old novice class. Here they go, in and out of Bermzilla. I believe that's the 42 bike leading the way, the 869 sitting in that 2 spot. Ellison and Rux running 1 and 2. We're taking 2 riders onto that main event here out of moto number 35. Oh, here they come down the final stretch. Still got the 42 bike. Ellison's going to transfer out, followed by the 869 of Rocks. Moto 36 on the track, making their way out of turn 3. That's your 15-year-old novice class. We should have more of it. Guzman and Bus left in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 431, Moravec. Moravec's going to go. Got room for one more. Looks like the 969. Guzman's going to pick that one up out of Roscoe, Illinois. Moving on, 37's a moto number on the track. 26 to 35-year-old novices. We got Milky, Rourke, Counter, and Feller in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 156 ride of Rourke out of Rockford, Illinois is going to go. The 929, Feller out of Caledonia. And the 153 of Milky out of South Elgin, Illinois. Moving on, here we go. 41 to 45-year-old novice on the track. 3 riders doing it total point style. Ophoven, Rowe, and Ross in this one. Moto number 38 got the 29. Ophoven for the win. The 208 of Rowe for the 2. Ross with the 3. All right, 46 to 50-year-old novices on the track. Moto number 39. We should have Solano, O'Reilly, and Casper left in this one. I see 2 riders. We're taking 2. Got the 203. O'Reilly out of Villa Park's going to get a spot, followed by the state number 3 of Casper. All right, here we go on to our intermediate class. 3 riders doing it total point style. Blakely, Rise, and Shanahan bringing it to the stripe right now. Leading the way is the 55 of Blakely. Blakely's going to take the win. The 71 of Shanahan's going to get the 2. Rise on the 143 with the 3. Six-year-old intermediates on the track. Christensen, Viola, and Funes battling it out total point style here in moto number 41. In and out of the final turn. We got Christensen with 3, Viola with 2, and the Jet Funes with 1. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 116 bike of Funes leading the way. Funes going to get a second win of the day, the 44. Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois is going to get the 2, and Christensen with the 3. Moving on, 8-year-old intermediates on the track, moto number 42. We should have Zolke, Rivera, Futrell, and Dunn left in this one. We're taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. 8-year-old intermediates getting it done, taking 3. In and out of the final turn. Here they go. Got the 13 bike. No, I'm wrong. The 83 bike leading the way. That's Rivera's going to get a spot, followed by the 18 of Zolke and the 98 of Dunn. All right, moto number 43, 9-year-old intermediates, Benefield, Ross, and King in this one. In and out of the final turn, we're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. 3 riders left, no total points here. You got to qualify to make it. Here they come, the final stretch, the 33 bike, Liam King. King's going to go. Got room for one more. The 54 is going to hang on to that. That's Owen Benefield out of Pearl City, Illinois. Next up, moto number 44 on the track, 11-year-old intermediates, Farr, Holloway, Rivera, and Brown left in this one. We're taking 3 of these riders in and out of the final turn. They go. The last stretch. This is for all the marbles to make it into that main event. Here they go. Got the 28 bike. Holloway. Holloway's going to go. The 100 bike of Brown's going to go. And the 125 just barely hanging on to that one. Because the 71 of Farr was bringing some heat there. But Rivera on the 125 hanging on to that final transfer out of Moto 44. Moto 45 on the track, 12-year-old intermediates. Whidbey, Manahano, Meekum, and Bivens left in this one, taking 4 of these riders onto the main event. We got the 5, the 20, the 3, and the 8. So that's going to be Manahano, Audra Meekum, Kenzie Meekum, and Bivens. Next up, 14-year-old. Oh, losing a rider down there in the 3rd straight. Rider going down, 14-year-old intermediates, DeVore, Bivens, Miller, and Coleman. We're taking 3 of these riders. Got the 136 of Coleman's going to go. The 16 of DeVore and the 1 bike of Bivens. Our down rider. Down rider getting them checked out down there. All right, 15-year-old intermediates, 3 riders left, Dawson, Baisley, and Knoll in this one. Taken 2, got the 46 and the 57. Dawson and Knoll.
They are available on live Moto too. I just checked.
17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Ross, Behrens, and Hotz doing a total point style. We got Behrens with 1, Hotz with 2, Ross with 3. In and out of the final turn, every round counts for these riders, doing it total points. Got the 37, followed by the 60. So Behrens and Hotz going to mix it up. Going to tie it with 3 each. Next up, 21 to 25-year-old intermediates on the track. Summers, Rundle, Olson, and Goldsmith left in this one, taking 3 riders onto that main event. Hey, for those of you 8-year-olds that were in that semi-main event, they are posted. They're posted on the moto boards and they're posted online. So if you're qualified for that semi-main event, it is posted. All right, here they come. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the 17 of Goldsmith. Goldsmith's going to go. Got room for 2 more, the 23 and the 97. So that is, oh. All right, that was your 36 to 40-year-old intermediate. So the 554 and a 214 Street and Louvre are your two qualifiers. Moving on, 51's the Moto number on the track, 41 the 45-year-old intermediates. Riley, Foster, and Roach in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 488 leading the way. That's Foster for the win. The 7 of Riley with the 2. Well, Rocho, you come on, man. You were supposed to move up and tie it up with somebody here. El Rocho with the 3. All right, moving on, expert class. We got 8-year-olds on the track. 52 is the Moto number. We got Ceresa, Blackburn, and Peterson battling for 2 final transfer spots. Here comes the 30. Peterson's going to get a spot, followed by the 34 of Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois. Picking up that final transfer spot in your 8-year-old expert class. Moving on, 53 is the Moto number, 9-year-old experts. We got Merlot, Cowell, and Viola doing it total point style. Here they come once again, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 5 bike leading the way. That's Merlot getting his second win of the day. The 19 of Cowell's going to get the 2. Viola on the 7 with the 3. 10-year-old experts making their way down the third straight. Beard, Lee, and Ramirez doing it total point style here in Moto number 54. This is your 10-year-old expert class. Midwest Militia colors on point. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. That's going to be the 33 bike. Hot Rod, Logan Lee out of Machesney Park, Illinois, going to take the win. The 167 of Ramirez with the 2, and the 14 of Beard with the 3. So Beard and Ramirez going to tie it up with 5 each. All right, 11-year-old experts on the track. Velez, Lakota, and Ceresa battling for the final 2 transfer spots. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. All the heat is on. Got the Gold Cup 3 and the 14. So Lakota and Velez picking up those final transfers out of Moto 55, your 11-year-old expert class. Next up, 12-year-old experts on the track, Trap, Hashiguchi, and King in this one, doing it total point style here in Moto 56. They're making their way out of turn 3. I got the Gold Cup 1. Tucker Trap sitting in the front side of this one out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. Trap looking to get his second win of the day. Here he comes, bringing it to the stripe. Trap's going to take the win. The 25 of Hashiguchi, the little rocket out of Fox River Grove, is going to get the 2 spot. King with the 3. Moving on, 13-year-old experts on the track. We should have Beard, Van Cleve, and Melman in this one, battling for the final 2 transfers here in Moto number 57. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Got the 8 bike of Van Cleve out of Lake Station, going to get a spot, followed by the 4 of Melman, doing it for Factory Mangler out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin. 58, your Moto number on the track, 14-year-old experts, Hashiguchi, Andrews, and Lang, battling for the final 2 transfer spots, in and out of the final turn. Got the 20 bike, the Jet, Hashiguchi. Here comes the 23 of Andrews, the Mini Mangler. So Hashiguchi and Andrews picking up those final 2 transfers out of Moto 58. Moto 59, 16-year-old experts. We should have Kimbrough, Kleiman, Donahue, and Riley. We're taking 3 riders to that main event. Here they come. The 36 of Kleiman's going to go, followed by the 38 and the 4. That's going to be Kimbrough and Donahue. 2 racks for 17 to 20-year-old experts. Moto number 60 on the track. We should have Van Cleve, Nelson, Holmes, and Crayson. This one taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. Got the 2 and the 941. 947, I mean. The 2 and the 947. That's going to be Holmes and Crace. Second rack of 17, 20-year-old experts. We're going to have Wolney, Roach, Jackson, and Monahano. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 20 and the 19. Monahano and Wolney. Oh, yeah, it's going to heat up there in 17, 20-year-old expert. Going to have a full rack for you in that race. All right. No dust at all. They got that first coat of sealer on there. 26, 35-year-old experts. We got Swain, Jacobs, and Wright battling for just 2 transfer spots. See 2 riders. Got Wright on the 5, and then nag 2, Dustin Jacobs. All right, 41, 45-year-old experts taking 2. Got the 51. And the 8 bike, that's going to be Heights and Cowell. And your 51 and over experts, Rundle, Melton, and Roberts doing it total point styles. They make their way in and out of the final turn. Kegel's colors on point. That's got to be the meltdown. Mark Melton. Here comes Roberts sitting in that 2 spot on that 15 bike. Melton, Roberts, Rundle, 1, 2, 3. All right, moving on to our Strider class. 5 and over balance bikes. First ones out of the gate. Lloyd, Sellover, and Fryer here in moto number 65. Looks like we're getting moto number 66, your 4-year-olds, locked and loaded in the gate. 7 riders in that group. Right now it's all about the 302. The 302 of Lloyd, followed by the 918. Crew Lloyd sitting in that top spot, followed by the 918 of Fryer. Sellover sitting in the 2. Your second rack gates down, moto number 66. Wagren, Emil, Heister, Daniel Witz, Veenhoff, Wagren, and Bernard in that one. That's your 4-year-old balance bikes making their way down the first and second straight. But right now, your 5 and over balance bikes. Moto number 65, we got the 302 bike. Crew Lloyd leading the way. Lloyd bringing it to the stripe. Lloyd taking a win. Got the 2 spot. Making their way right now. I believe that's the 918. Jake Fryer out of Freeport, Illinois. Sitting in that 2 spot for your 5 and over balance bikes. Here they come, the final stretch. The 918 of Fryer going to take the 2 spot in the 915. Tarek Sellover out of Roscoe, Illinois. We're going to bring it on in 4-3. All right, your moto number 66. Wagren, Emil, Heister, Daniel Witz, Veenhoff, Wagren, and Bernard in this one. Got the 557 of Wagren, Kennedy Wagren leading the way. Wagren going to bring it on in, take the win. The 901 of Bernard going to get the 2 spot. Here comes the 900, Heister, the boogeyman, Cruz Heister out of Pearl City. He's going to get the 3 spot for your 4-year-olds. 803, Presley Emil. Emil out there getting, Emil out there trying to get it done. Losing a couple more riders down there in turn number 3. This is going to be your 3-year-old balance bike. Shanahan, Fallon, King, Blakely, Pixley, Lakota, and Bauer. All right, here comes the 323. Danielwitz. Oh, okay. The 302, the 862. Blakely, Lakota running 1 and 2 in that one. Here comes the 491. Something tells me I missed one that ran by me there. Hey, semi-main event. If you're in a semi-main event, make your way up the staging. Here comes the 491. 491 of Bauer bringing it across the stripe. Oh, here they come 3 wide. I got the 82 to 717. The 717 bringing it in. That's Kayliana King. The 82 bike, that's going to be $632. Okay. The 632, that's Mason Blakely. Madison. Thank you. Madison Blakely. Yep, semi-main events. That's you 8-year-olds. Semi-main events. Make your way up the staging. All right, here comes a 558. Wagren, 558 of Wagren bringing it in. Here comes a 924. Lincoln Guyan out of Belvedere, followed by the 555, Olivia Benefiel. The 923 of Guzman. And the 925. 923 of Guzman. Here comes Guzman. And the 925. I got to keep turning pages here. 925, Fallon out of Caledonia, Illinois. Taco. That's right, Taco. All right, we're getting ready. We're getting that semi-main event staged up.
But it's still
Nice. Nice. I just heard Papa Smurfs out here. All right. Good to see. Good to see. Zanoni. He's got a birthday today. Colton Zanoni. Got a birthday today. 14. Colton Zanoni, 14 years old today. He's got a birthday.
I think it's Moto 38, or 38 novice. Number 29.
All right, let me write that down. Don't drop that gate yet. Who is it? Say hey.
29 is the moto or is the bike number?
Oh, okay.
I think 38 novice is what he was saying to us.
Is that him?
I think so.
Okay.
You want to call semis again?
Hey, semi-main events. Which I believe is 8-year-old novice for that semi-main event. You guys need to make your way to staging.
Got the first rack. We're about ready to go. Ready up there, Steve?
Yeah, do you want me to announce who you're looking for the second one? All right, you're looking for moto number 2 in that semi-main event. We're looking for Carter Lane, Easton Myers, Lily Thompson, Maylee Brown, Logan Gatto, and Jackson Ophoven. They're looking for you guys up there. You guys are the second rack for the semi-main event. All right, here we go. Semi-main event number 1. Your 8-year-old novices in the gate. Sellover, Mendel, Keenan, Levro, Lapier, and Holloway taking 4 of these riders onto a main event. 4 of these riders are going to make it to a main event here in your 8-year-old novice class, making their way in and out of Bermzilla. Here they go. Oh, they're going low. The 95 bike leading the way. That's Noah Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois. They're getting a little squirrely. We're taking 4. The 95 of Noah Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois, leading the way. Oh, this is anybody's race here. The top 4 riders going to make it to that main event. Here they go, in and out of the final turn.
We're looking for Ashton Myers in the gate.
Hey, looking for Easton Myers, 95, the 115, the 223, and the 192. All right, so hold up for me for a minute. All right, so the 95 bike, Noah Keenan gets a spot. The 115, a Gray Sellover's getting a spot. The 223, Jonah Mendelk. And the 192 is your final transfer, Sean Levero out of Maple Park. All right, so we are looking for Easton Myers. This is your semi-main event in the starting gate right now. Is he coming? Come to the side gate, Easton Myers. Is that him? Okay, second rack of qualifiers making it to this semi-main event. Lane, Myers, Thompson, Brown, Gatto, and Ophoven taking 4 of these riders onto the main event for your 8-year-old novice class. Gates down. Here they go. The crowd's going wild. Got the 71.3 bike with the whole shot. That's Carter Lane out of Rockford, Illinois, leading the way, taking the whole shot. Looks like he's doing it for Fly Zone Racing. In and out of Bermzilla. The top 4 riders going to make their way into a main event. Oh, losing a rider. Got the 73, followed by the 43. Here comes the 866. Carter Lane leading the way. We got Jackson, the Wildcat. Ophoven sitting in that 2 spot. As they make their way out of turn number 3, we're taking 4. In and out of the final turn they go. Our top 4 qualifiers now making their way down the final stretch. I got the 73 bike. Lane's going to go. The 43 of the Wildcat's going to go. Here comes the 866 of Easton Myers. Myers getting a spot. And our final transfer is going to go to the 930 of Logan Gatto out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. All right. Semi-main events there for your 8-year-old novice class. All right, we're going to take a brief time out here while we get all the books together for the main events. I sure can, Tom. We're looking for some Fly Zone folks to hand out trophy cards at the finish line. So if you ride for Fly Zone Racing and you want to volunteer today, head on over to the finish line. We need a few volunteers to hand out those trophy cards. Hey, maybe I should say, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Then they'll all come running, right? Okay, so could turn in. Oh yeah, we're heating up here today. We're gonna have some great racing going on for you. These main events. Don't forget to head on over to concessions. Put a little fuel in the tank. Get rehydrated. Don't forget about our track sponsor there for all your BMX swag. Oh, I got to turn it up. We got to have good music, man. Just crank it. This little line drawn on here, I can't turn it up past, so I'm turning it up. All right, we're ready to start the big show. Main events 1 through 10. Make your way up to staging. Main events 1 through 10. Make your way to staging. Yeah, I see. Don't forget about that banner over here. Anybody that wants to sign that banner, come on over and sign it for Jake and Candy's 50th wedding anniversary. It's still hanging up here. There's pens available. Make sure you get a chance to do that. In fact, maybe I should do it. I see Papa Smurf's out here. Good. How about you? Yeah, once again, don't forget about that banner for Brandon Knoll. It's a Get Well Soon banner. It's inside the T-shirt building, the red roof building over here. Banner for Brandon Knoll, waiting to receive a heart for a heart transplant. He's one of our young, I'd say pretty young riders still out here. Yeah, 16. He's one of our 16-year-old inners out here. And I know we're live on the interweb there, so I don't know if he's someplace where he can hear us, but I just want Brandon Noel, I want you to know that we are thinking about you if you can hear us. So. Tina, we're going to need you to hurry up. Are you guys listening to Tina? Is she getting you fired up? Don't start without me. All right, here we go. It's time for the main event. Gates down. Here they go. This is main event number 1. Your 6 and under open. I believe that's the 116 of Funes with the hole shot, and he is pulling away hard. That's the 116, the Jet, Giovanni Funes. This is your 6 and under open main event. We got Bauer, Bernard, Funes, Rise, Walgren, and Zolke all qualifying to make this main event here in your 6 and under open class. The final stretch, here they come, the 116 of Funes leading the way. Funes going to take the win. Here comes the 143 with the 2 spot. That's Rise, followed by the 126, the 145, the 557, and the 837. Funes for the win. Rise with the 2, and the 126 of Bauer with the 3 for your podiums in your 6 and under open main event. 7 to 8 open main event on the track. We got Mendelke, Futrell, Blackburn, Sellover, Peterson, Ceresa, Sala, and Lakota all qualifying to make this main event. Full rack here in your 7 and 8 open class. Oh, we got a battle going on for that top spot. The Gold Cup 3, the Gold Cup 2, the 34, the 30. Followed by the 78, the 115, the Nag 20. Whew. I better pay attention, man. We've already got 9-10 open, main event. Full rack, making their way around turn number 3. Your players are Freeman, Beard, Clark, Veenhoff, Sala, Rivera, Keenan, and Norse in this one here. They come bringing it to the stripe. Got the 14 bike leading the way. That's Ashton Beard, followed by the 125, the 2, the 224, the 137, the 15, the 82, and the 94. So the 14, Ashton Beard, your big winner there, the 125. Bradley Rivera for the 2 spot in the 2 bike.
Steve, we need somebody up here to hand out trophies.
the Battle Angel Sala with the 3. Hey, they're looking for one more volunteer to pass out trophies up in the registration building. I don't know if you guys got any more volunteers for Fly Zone. They need one volunteer to help hand out those trophies up there in registration. All right, your 11-12 open main event on the track. Full rack, King, Thompson, Trapp, Velez, Ceresa, Rux, Lakota, and Manahano in this one. Oh, they're bunched up. Here they come, in and out of the final turn. The final stretch. It looks like a nag plate making their way towards me now. It's the nag 2. Ceresa, the Gold Cup 1, the Gold Cup 3, the 64, the 119, the 14, the Gold Cup 3, and the 3. Hope you guys got that. So Kaylee Ceresa for the win. The Gold Cup 1, Tucker Trapp going to get the 2 spot, and the Gold Cup 3, Mason King. That's your podiums in your 11-12 open main event. I don't know. All I got was Gold Cup 3. All right, here we go. 13-14 open main event. Our players are going to be Beard, Meyer, Andrews, Lukeman, Moravec, Malman, Van Cleve, and DeVore. Here they go, in and out of the final turn. 8 riders qualifying to make this main event. Got the 12, the 23, oh man, the 8, the 4, the Gold Cup 2, the 431, the 13, and the 16. See the 12 bike, Jonah Lukeman for the win. The 23 bike, the Mangler, George Andrews with the 2 spot, and the 8 bike, Dominic Van Cleve with the 3. Moving on, 17-20 open, Hilliard, Van Cleve, Dawson, Chudzik, and Warner in this one. Making her way to the stripe. Got the 6, the 46, the 280, and the 108. 6 bike, Van Cleve for the win. The 46. Dawson with the 2 and the 280. Warner with the 3. He probably sat out for class. 15-16 girls cruiser on the track. Beasley, Dawson, and Rawson. This one, they all qualified to make this main event. No total points here. Got the 5 bike. Elia Ross doing it for Factory Mangler, bringing it to the stripe. She's going to take the win. The 2 bike of Amelia Beasley with the 2 spot. Dawson with the 3. Moving on, 17-20 women's cruiser on the track. Basage, Caulfield, and Blocker in this one. Looks like Basage and Blocker running 1 and 2. Caulfield on the 3. In and out of the final turn. I still got the number 1 bike. Renata Basage leading the way out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Doing it for S Squared. Bringing it to the stripe. Basage going to take the win. Blocker doing it for Kegels is going to take the 2. Caulfield with the 3. Next up, Levereau, Goldsmith, and Whidbey in this one, doing it total point style here in your 31 to 35-year-old women's cruiser class. Main event time going down right now. Levereau with 6, Goldsmith with 2, Whidbey with 4 as they make their way out of the final turn. Kegels colors on point. That's got to be the number 2, Ashlyn Goldsmith. Goldsmith looking to get the win for the day. Whidbey on the 8 bike's going to take the 2, and Levereau on the 6 with the 3. Next up, your 46 to 50 women's cruiser main event. Casper, Counter, and Melton in this one. Melton with 2, Counter with 4, Casper with 6. In and out of the final turn, I got Kegel's colors on point. It's going to be the number 3 bike, Dana Melton, looking to do it for the 3rd time today. Melton bringing it in for the win. The e-bike of Counter is going to get the 2, and Casper with the 3. Next up, 9-year-old cruisers on the track, Merlot, Ceresa, and Bungie. In this one, we got Merlot with 2, Ceresa with 4, Bungie with 6 as they make their way down the final stretch. I got the Gold Cup number 3, Cullen Merlot out of Forsyth, Illinois. Merlot going to take the win, the 10 bike. Jake Ceresa is going to get the 2, and the 814 of Bungie with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old cruisers on the track. Ceresa, Lang, Lee, and Brown qualifying to make this main event. Oh, we got a battle going on for that top spot. In and out of the final turn. Oh, here they come. Trying to thread the needle there in that 2 spot. The final stretch. We got a drag race going on. Oh, here they come. Ceresa on the 3, followed by the nag number 9 of Lang. Moving on, 14-year-old cruisers on the track. Kopchik, Zanoni, Hashiguchi, Klein, and Brandon Hashiguchi. Kopchik bringing it in for the win. The 907 Bika Klein with the 2. The 7 of Zanoni with the 3, followed by the 18 of Brandon Hashiguchi. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers on the track. Manahano, Basage, Jackson, Holmes, and Ferguson in this one. Here they come in and out of the final turn. Oh, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. It's on. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the nag number 3, followed by the sag 6 and the 4. Basage, the big winner there in your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Alex Ferguson with the 2 spot and the 4. Michael Manahano with the 3. Next up, 31 to 35-year-old cruisers on the track. Sellover, Wade, and Heights. Wade on the nag 6. He's going to take the overall win. Heights on the 3 bike's going to get your overall 2, and the 16 to Sellover with the overall 3. Oh, we got a race going down right now in your 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. Trap, Melton, McCowan in this one. Melton, Trap, running 1 and 2. Trap trying to get his way around down there in turn number 3. We got a drag race. Here they come all the way to the finish line. Melton with 2, Trap with 4. Here they come. Melton going to take the win. Trap with the 2. McCowan with the 3. Moving on to your novice class. We got 5 and unders locked and loaded in the gate. We got a full rack on deck for you. Am I missing someone? Here we go, 5 and under novices, main event. Wilson, Bowen, Walgren, Hecker, Sletton, Thompson, Bernard, and Zulke in this one. All right, the 145 leading the way. That's Aiden Bernard. Got that 181 of Mason Hecker sitting in that 2 spot. Followed by the 837 of Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin on the 3 as they make their way out of the final turn. Here they come. Walgren sitting in there in that 4 spot. Here they come bringing it to the stripe. The 145 for the win, followed by the 181. Here comes the 837, the 557 of Walgren. Here comes the 20 bike of Wilson bringing it in. The 245 of Thompson and the 214 of Bowen. So the 145 for the win. That's Aiden Bernard, the 181 of Mason Hecker for the 2 spot, and the 837 of Vilas Zulke for the 3. That's your podiums in your 5 and under novice main event. 6-year-old novice main event locked and loaded in the gate. We should have Farr, Adams, Olson, Bauer, Street, and Stromberg. You guys missing one? Nope, there we go. Oh, gates down. Here they go. 6-year-old novice main event. 6 riders making this main event. Farr, Adams, Olson, Bauer, Street, and Stromberg in this one. Here they go into Bermzilla. Got the 105 leading the way. I believe that's Liam Street. In and out of the final turn, the final stretch. Here they go. I believe this is the 105 bike of Liam Street leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Hey, with this win, this little guy right here is going to turn the inner. Followed by the 126. The 289, the 186. The 48 and the 103. Hey, that 105, Liam Street, congratulations. You just turned inner with that win. Moving on, 7-year-old novice main event on the Trek. Shanahan, Alberts, Lauderdale, Brainy, Stromberg, Hecker, Lund, and Berkheimer in this one. A full rack here for you in your 7-year-old novice class. In and out of the final turn. Up and over the final obstacle. Here they come, single file. I got the 275, the 150, the 12, the 48, the 24, the 223, the 33, and the 37. Hunter Alberts for the big win on that one. The 150 by Terrence Brainy with the 2-spot and the 12 bike of Shanahan. That's your podiums in your 7-year-old novice class. Next up, your 8-year-old novice class on the track. Main event. Oh, losing a rider down in turn number 3. Here they come. This is Leroux, Sellover, Lane, Brown, Mendelke, Myers, Lapier, and Gatto in this one. The 73 bike bringing it in for the win. The 95, the 223, the 192, the 866, the 930, and the 115. Was that one close right there? Did I call it right? Okay. All right, the 73 Carter Lane with a big win there in your 8-year-old novice. This was the guys that had the semi. I was calling from the wrong sheet though. Yeah, I was calling from the wrong sheet. Nine-year-old novice main event, Sindel, Norse, Keenan, Bus, Tough, Tamales, Berthards, and Lapier. Here they come. The 155, the 90, the 137. I missed one. The 917, the 243, and the 205. And the 15. All right, 10-year-old novices making their way out of turn 3. Clark, Beanhoff, Milky, Munt, Clark, Sandstone, and Swensk in this one. Woo, bringing it to the stripe. I got the 25, the 206, the 224. I missed that one and that one. The 922 and the 82. Man, we better get a videotape down here on this finish line. That's all I'm saying. Whoo! Moto 32, your 11-year-old novice class, Mounts, Bain, Rux, and Kenna. All these full racks. It's hard to keep up with 8 riders coming across all at once. Four riders qualifying to make this main event. We got a battle going on. The Gold Cup 2 followed by the 119, the 333, and the 103. So that Gold Cup 2 by a mere inch. That's Caleb Kenna followed by the 119, Colin Rux.
34, who didn't make it? 33 and 34, who didn't make it?
All right, here we go. Another full rack. 12-year-old novices. Meekum, Adams, Heister, Tomalowitz, Wick, Pearson, Stewart, and Malmgren qualifying to make this main event. 8 riders. Here we go. Got the 220. Elijah Adams with the hole shot. Out of Poplar Grove, Illinois, leading the way. Here they go, making their way into the Bermzilla. The 220 followed by the 12 and the 253 right now. Uh-oh, losing one there in turn. Losing a couple here in turn number 2. Still got the 220. Elijah Adams leading the way. Adams taking the win. The 12 bike followed by the 253. Here comes the 19, the 299, the 84, and the 29. So 220, Elijah Adams for the win. The 12 bike, Mason Meekum with the 2 spot and the 253. Caden Stewart out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. That is your podium finishes in your 12-year-old novice main event. Looks like our down riders back up. Let's give them a hand. 162 ride. That's Daniel Wick getting back up. 13-year-old novice main event. Herman, Ellison, Kenna, and Roxon. This one got the Gold Cup 3 with the hole shot. He's got a little company to 113 in the hip pocket as they make their way into Bermzilla. Kenna, Herman running one. Oh, Herman. Herman making a big move there in turn number 1. That's the 113 bike. Gold Cup 3 sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way in and out of the turn number 2. Herman, Kenna running 1 and 2 right now as they make their way into the final turn. This is your 13-year-old novice main event. We got a drag race going on for that top spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 113 is going to hang on to it. Followed by the Gold Cup 3, the 42, and the 869. So the 113, Adam Herman taking the win with that one. The Gold Cup 3, Kenna with the 2, and the 42 Ellison for your podiums and your 13-year-old novice main event. Main event, 15-year-old novice on the track. Moravec, Guzman, and Ross in this one. No total points here. They all qualified to make this main event. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. I got the 431, Moravec for the win. The 77, Alex Ross with the 2, and the 969 of Guzman with the 3. Next up, 26 to 35-year-old novice main event on the track. Milky, Keckman, Hilliard, Rourke, and Feller in this one. Got the 188 bike. Jake Keckman out of Pecatonica, Illinois, leading the way. Keckman's going to take the win. Oh, that 2 spot's up for grabs. Going to be the 156. Okay. 41 to 45-year-old novice on the track. Ophoven, Rowe, and Ross in this one. These guys are doing it total point styles. They make their way into Bermzilla. We got Ophoven with 2, Rowe with 4, Ross with 6. Got the 208 low leading the way. He's got company sitting there in his hip pocket. I believe that is the 29 bike of Andrew Ophoven. Ophoven with 2, Rowe with 4, Ross with 6. In and out of the final turn. It's total points, so looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of math. All right, so either way, the 29 bike of Ophoven is going to take the win. Rowe's going to get the overall 2, and the 83 of Ross is going to take the overall 3. And with that win, Andrew Ophoven out of Grafton, Wisconsin, turns intermediate. Congratulations, Andrew Ophoven turning intermediate with that win. All right, here we go. 46 to 50-year-old novice main event. Pulaski, O'Reilly, and Casper in this one. Got the 104 bike of Pulaski going to take the win. These riders all qualified to make this main event. The 203 bike of O'Reilly out of Villa Park, Illinois is going to take the 2 spot and the 3 of Casper with the 3 in your 46 to 50-year-old novice main event. Next up, main event for your 5 and under intermediates. All right. Blakely, Rise, and Shanahan doing it total point style. We got Blakely with 2, Rise with 6, and Shanahan with 4 as they make their way out of the final turn. I got the 55 bike on point, looking to get his third and final win of the day. Blakely's going to get the overall win. The 71 bike of Shanahan with the overall 2, and the 143 of Rise with the overall 3. Next up, 6-year-old intermediates on the track. Christensen, Viola, and Funes in this one. More total points racing coming to you here in your 6-year-old intermediate class. Funes with 2, Viola with 4, Christensen with 6. Looks like the 116, the Jet, Giovanni Funes is going to take the win. Jacoby Viola on the 44 with the 2, and the 3 bike of Christensen with the 3.
With the win in this one, Trav turns expert. Trav turns expert.
All right, your 8-year-old intermediates main event underway right now. Zalke, Thinez, Rivera. I thought somebody corrected me on Thines.
Maybe you're right.
We don't know, but it's Trav.
Dunn and Dawson in this one. 5 riders qualifying to make this main event. Here they go, in and out of the final turn. The last straight, Zalke, Dines, Rivera, Dunn, and Dawson bringing it to the stripe. The 23 taking the win, followed by the 83, the 18, the 2. Hey, another one moving up with that win, the 23 bike, Travis. I hope I say this right. Dines or Thinez? Turns expert. So Travis turning expert with that win out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Congratulations, Travis. All right, 9-year-old intermediate main event. Benefield, McConnell, King, and Bungie. Got the 20, followed by the 33, the 54, and the 88. So the 20 bike, McConnell taking the win. The 33 of Liam King with the 2 spot, and the 54 of Owen Benefield. That's your podiums in your 9-year-old intermediate main event. Next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. We got Holloway, Rivera, Brown, Sala, Finkboner, and Repenchek in this one. Looks like Kegel's colors on point. That's going to be the 45 bike. Bailey, Finkboner leading the way as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Here we go, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, he stayed looking ahead this time, Dad. Look at that. Head stayed forward. We got the 45 of Finkboner for the win, the 86, followed by the 100, the 2, the 28, and the 125. 12-year-old intermediate main event on the track. Schemberger, Thompson, Monagano, DeMars, Audra Meekum, Kenzie Meekum, and Bivens in this one. Here they come. Got the A bike, the 5, the 64, the 4, the 3, the 20, and the 8. So the A bike for the win. That's Schenberger taking the win away with that one, followed by the 5 of Kenzie Meekum with the 2 spot, and the 64 of Thompson with the 3. Next up, 14-year-old intermediate main event. Meyer, DeVore, Bivens, Zanoni, and Coleman in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup number 2, followed by the 37, the 136, the 16, and the 1. Logan Meyer, your big winner, followed by the 37 of Colton Zanoni, and the 136 of Brady Coleman. That's your podiums in your 14-year-old intermediates. 15-year-old intermediates on the track. Dawson, Knoll, and Knutson in this one. They all qualified to get here, so there's no total points. How they cross is how we score. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Freeport colors on the front side of this one. The 79 bike, Brock Knutson for the win. The 46 bike of Dawson with the 2, and the 57 of Knoll with the 3. Moving on. Your 17 to 20-year-old intermediate main event. We got Ross, Barons, and Hotz. Barons and Hotz both tied with 3 each as they make their way in the final turn. Here they come. They're turning up the gas as they make their way down the final stretch. We got the battle going on. It's a drag race. Tied, 3 each, bringing it to the stripe right now. going to be the 37 bike. Nathan Hotz out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin for the win. The 60 of Barons with the 2 and the 6 of Ross with the 3. Next up, your 21 to 25-year-old intermediate main event. Somers, Rogers, Olson, Goldsmith, and Warner in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 280 bike on point. Austin and Warner going to take the win. Here comes the 91 for the 2 spot, the 17. That's Eric Rogers. Goldsmith with the 3, the 23, and the 97. All right, next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediate street, Lebro and King, 214.27. Looks like the 554 street taking the win on that one. And the 214 of Lebro with the 2, and the 27 of Josh King with the 3. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old intermediates, Riley, Foster, and Roach. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 488. Foster going to take the win. El Rocho. Riley going to take the 2 spot, and El Rocho with the 3 in your 41 to 45-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on to your expert class, we got 8-year-olds turning and burning the final turn. Ceresa, Lakota, Sala, and Peterson in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. They got Gold Cup 3. The Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala leading the way. He's going to bring it in for the win. Got the Gold Cup 2. Lakota for the 2 spot, the 30 bike. Liam Peterson with the 3, followed by the 34, Ceresa. All right, getting down here, your expert class got 9-year-old experts in and out of the final turn. Merlot, Cowell, and Viola in this one. We got Merlot with 2, Cowell with 4, Viola with 6. Total points going on here. Here comes the 7 by Viola. 1, and then the 5 of Merlot. All right, listen up, because we got total points going on here. So we got 4, 7, 7. Okay, so the overall win's going to go to the 5 of Merlot. The overall 2 is going to go to the 7 of Giovanni Viola. And the 19 of Cowell with the overall 3. All right, here we go. The 33 to 167 and the 14. All right, Beard and Ramirez were both tied with 5. So the 33, the hot rod, Logan Lee is going to take the win there in your 10-year-old expert class. The overall 2 is going to go to 167 of Ramirez. And the overall 3 is going to go to 14, Ashton Beard. All right, here we go. Moving on to your 11-year-old expert main event. Velez, Lakota, and Lang. These riders all qualified to get to this main event. Got the 2, followed by the Gold Cup 3. Jacob Lang, the locomotive. Levi Lakota sitting in that 2 spot. Velez on the 3 spot as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Jacob Lang leading the way. Here they come down the final stretch. They're going to bring it on into the stripe. Lang going to come on in. He's going to take the win. The locomotive, Levi Lakota, he's going to get the 2 spot in the 14. And Velez with the 3. Here we go. 12-year-old experts on the track. Trapp, Hashiguchi, and King. Got the Gold Cup 1. Is this his first expert race? Gold Cup 1, Tucker Trapp going to take the win. The 25 by Hashiguchi with the 2. And the Gold Cup 3, Mason King with the 3 spot there in your 12-year-old expert class. 13-year-old expert main event. Lukeman, Van Cleven, Malman in this one. All qualifying to make this main event. Here they go. Factory Mangler colors on the 12 bike, making their way out of turn number 3. They all qualified to get here. How they cross is how they score. Bringing it on into the stripe. That's the 12. Jonah Lukeman going to take the win. The 8 bike, Van Cleve going to get the 2 spot, and Melman with the 3. 14-year-old experts, Kopchik, Hashiguchi, Andrews, and Klein in this one. That's got to be the number 1 bike out of Elgin, Illinois. Cole Kopchik leading the way in and out of the final turn. Got Fly Zone color sitting in that 2 spot. Klein, Kopchik. Klein with the 2 on the 6 bike. Here comes the 20 bike of the Jet, Hasaguchi. And the Mini Mangler, Andrew's going to bring it on in for the 4. 16-year-old experts on the track. Cook, Kimbrough, Kleiman, Donahue, and Ferguson. The final stretch. Here they come down the final straight, bring it to the stripe. Got the 1, the 39, the 4, the 36, and the 38. Alex Ferguson taking the win. The King Cobra, Zed Cook with the 2 spot. And the 4 bike, Daniel Donahue for your podiums in your 16-year-old expert class. Here we go, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. It's going down right now. Hathcock, Holmes, Ward, Crace. Oh, losing some riders. Losing riders out of turn number 2. So Hathcock, Holmes, Ward, Crace, Chudzik, Woolney, Basage, and Monahano in this one. Here they go. The 29, the 19, the gold 19, the 20. That's the nag 19. Did you get the last 2? $79. That's Chudzik.
Okay, yeah, I missed, I got 29, 19, 9, 20, and then I missed 2.
What's it? It's actually the nag 19 is in third.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
After nag 19, I got 20, 947, 2, nag 8,
Sweet.
879. Thank you.
Cherry got it. Oh, we got a race going on right now here in your 26 to 35-year-old expert class. This is Jacobs, Wright, and Andrews. Moves being made. These guys are out for blood today. Here they go, in and out of the final turn. Your lead rider, the nag number 2, Dustin Jacobs. Bringing it on in for the win, the 5 bike. Christopher Wright going to bring it on in for the 2, and the Mangler on the 3 bike going to bring it in for the 3. Man, some heavy hitting racing going on there in your 26 to 35-year-old expert. Woo! Your 41 to 45-year-old expert main event on the track. Trap, Cowell, and Heights in this one. Trap leading the way as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Here they come. Bragging Rights on the line. Here they come. The Gold Cup 2. Trap going to bring it on in for the win. The 51 bike of Heights for the 2. And the 8 bike Cowell with the 3. Man, I want to see that 26 to 35-year-old expert race one more time. You guys were getting it. Moving on. 51 and over expert. Rundle, Melton, and Roberts in this one. Total points going on here in your 51 and over expert class. Melton with 2, Roberts with 4, Rundle with 6 as they make their way in and out of the final turn. I got Kegel's colors on point. Melton looking to do it for the 3rd time today. He's going to take the overall win. Roberts on the 15 is going to get the overall 2 spot. And Rundle on the 56 with the 3. Hey, that's it. See, I still had more pages under here. So, man, that's going to conclude racing here today at the Rock. Teams, don't forget to get your team sheets up to the tower. We'll announce those unofficial team sheet results as soon as we get all of the team sheets in. Oh, man, I didn't get half.
Yeah, I got all screwed up.
I didn't get half of what I was supposed
All
to
I
get.
got was 25,206.
I got 25, 224, 206.
I got 25, 2, 2, 2. I didn't have 2.
What race is that in?
10 novice.
10 novice. How's it going out there? Thank you,
less
sir.
than 37 this week.
Yo, good. Right on. So I didn't write shit down for
That
10
one was
novice.
crazy. I know 82 came after 922.
Yep, I got that too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I had 118 is 4 and 211 is 5. I was totally off. I didn't have the numbers. I did 2, 7, 7, 1, 4, 3, 6,
I'm reading. Oh, thank you. Fly Zone, Midwest Militia, 29. 30. Okay, your unofficial team sheet results are going to go down a little something like this. Got one tie in here. So in fourth place with 28 points, Subversive Cycling Company. Nice, there we go. All right. In third place, tied with 29 points each, Midwest Militia and Freeport BMX. In second place with 30 points, Fly Zone Racing. Yeah. And in first place with 31 points, Keggles Racing Team.
Well, you gonna bring yours down or no?
I'll bring mine down. I'll bring these to you too.
Thank you. He's coming. He's behind the old lady.
You are 50, my dear.